everybody. Welcome to another edition of Out of the Box. I'm John Bruno, Fiber Instrument Sales and Fiber Instrument Sales University. And I've been delivered this box. I heard rumors of this product, but it just came from engineering, and I am the first one to actually, the first non-engineer here to get their hands on this product. The part number is F1 SR4. It's kind of a easy to remember part number, and it has to do with the SR4 format with MPO connectors. So your MPO, your multi-fiber plug-in connectors that have, 12, 24 fibers, a very common standard is the SR4 format. And with the SR4 format for 40 gig, what we do using OM3 and OM4, remember we don't want to use 1 or 2, is to achieve the 40 gig, we use 10 gigabit VCSELs at 850 nanometers, and we use fibers 1 through 4 as the transmit, and 9 through 12 as the receive or transmit on the other side. So 4 10s are each running at 10 gig, we get 40 gig. And we tend to use the 4 in the middle, 5 through 8? Those are going to be there but left out. And what we've designed here, this is definitely out of the box. This is my first shot at this product, and I see here we have a. I got it. This tells us this is a VFL, and basically what this does is it's an MPO VFL, so we can light up for the SR4 format. Obviously, I've got to probably should have had the battery in there first, but again, first time out of the box here. So we'll put the 9-volt in the cover on, and from what I understand, we can confirm we can use the red VFL, which I'm sure a lot of us have used visual fault locators. They're typically around 620 nanometer wavelength, the red lasers that we use. And what this supposedly is supposed to show for us is we're going to be able to light up the first 4 or the last 4 in the MPO using visual light. And also, from what I understand, and it says here, the configurations, we can do the first 4, and then on the second press, we do the second 4, and then on the next press after that, we can flash the first 4 and have the second 4 solid, or vice versa. And then on the third press, we flash the first and leave the last off. The next one, we flash the last 4, and only that. And then on the 5th press, we leave the first 4 solid and the last 4 flash. So basically configurations of solids and flashes. So pretty basic unit. I mean, not a whole heck of a lot to say. An on-off button, I assume. Yep, on. So what I'm assuming here, and I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure, is letter A is going to be associated with channels 1 through 4, and letter B is probably going to be associated with channels 9 through 12. I see we have a modulate and a continuous wave button, and then selecting the source, I see. So these are the different options. Okay, just like the chart showed me. And so you can see on this particular configuration, we have the first 4 solid, I assume, and the last 4 flashing. And then this goes back to the original configuration. So what I'd like to do, it's a pretty basic product. I've never seen anything else like this on the market, but I'd like to call in Bob Licari. Some of you have probably had him before. Hi,
hey,
Bob.
How are you?
Good. How'd I do so far on this? Was I right about what I said with the A and the B?
100%.
Okay. So I see what we do here. We have the modulate button, so we can modulate whatever one's on or off, and then we can switch to the different configurations. I see, as requested, you brought a clean. Was that clean?
Freshly cleaned off camera.
All right. You know my...
Yep. And I'd also like to show the Optical Polarity Verifier, which is a very nice tool that allows you to determine the polarity of MPO cables if you don't have an MPO cassette to plug into that's present.
So does this come standard with this product? I didn't see a spot for it, or would this be a separate item?
This would be a separate item because although it does come standard with our traditional MPO VFL and the ruggedized hard case, which has been a real great product for us, this is left out as an optional accessory add-on to the SR4.
Okay, so we can add it on. I see the part number F1OPV. Okay, so this is an interesting piece. I know this isn't fresh for me. Our engineering department had designed this where we can plug in our MPO here on the receive side, and instead of looking, because that end face is so small on the MPO, instead of having to see the individual fibers so close, this basically broadens them out, and we have different lenses for the 12 different lights. But Bob, why don't you just
Sure, yeah.
show me? I've never used it before. It looks pretty easy to use.
Yeah, so essentially you just plug in the female MPO connector into the unit right here, and then you will just...
So there's a male MPO on this side?
That's correct, and there's also a
male
male
here.
on this side as
Gotcha.
well. You plug it into there. Okay, so as I have it on now, you can see, I believe the first 4 channels are lit up.
This is the initial
with-
configuration when you start it?
Yep, it'll start off always default with the first 4 channels lit up. If I want to modulate just these 4, I hit the modulate or constant wave button. I'll put it back onto solid state right now. But then if I just push the select source, it kind of toggles through, and John did a good job of explaining kind of what each press does. You can go 1 through 5 different presses, but really when it comes down to it, it's rather easy, simple to use piece of equipment. You kind of just toggle through and keep pressing the select source until you get to a spot where whatever, floats your boat in a sense, whatever you want to look at. If you want to have A flashing or have B flashing, you want to have A solid, B flashing, or just go back to the A solid again. It just kind of toggles through all those different types of configurations. One way or another, you're going to be able to determine if your 4 fibers on each side are patched through and all have at least visible light going through them. So it's a new product that we're really excited about, and it's really going to help out the kind of the pesky, inconvenient situation of determining polarity within the SR4 configuration.
Right. Now, what's the price? Do you know?
I think we're listing this off introductory price of about $395 for the unit, and the OPV, the Polarity Verifier, is $150.
Yeah, I'd really recommend this piece. Guys, you can see A is the example for the first 4, and B is the example for the last 4, 9 through 12. So, I mean, it's pretty basic. Like Bob was showing, as you toggle, it just tells you the different states. I can tell without even looking, 1 through 4 is on, and the last 4 are off. Now the last 4 are on, the first 4 are off. So, pretty basic product. I like it. Simple design, easy to use. Bob, good job.
Thanks.
You really hit it out of the park with this one. I like this
Thanks,
one a
John.
lot.
And of course, 9-volt battery included.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much for another Out of the Box. We'll try to do something else, something new and exciting next time. As we know, the world of fiber, everything's changing all the time, so I doubt we'll have a shortage of new stuff to show you. But have any questions, contact your salesperson, contact myself or Bob, anyone you need to, and we can get you a quote on this, or maybe even a demo if we have some in demo.
Sure.
But until next time, thanks for coming, Bob.
You're welcome. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Check out our channel and hit the subscribe button for new videos.